Hello, 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 Pisces, and welcome to your general love reading for the month of July of 2025. So, this is a reading for all of you, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And if you are a cross watcher, you're more than welcome. Okay, don't forget that if you know your Sun, Moon, and Rising, go and have a look at the other positions as well, at the other readings, because you will get a much more in-depth information about July. Okay, so without further ado, let's start with the energy oracle card and see for you, Pisces, Pisceans, beautiful souls, which kind of energy is going around you in the month of July of 2025. And here we've got Goddess of the Moon. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous energy. What is the Goddess of the Moon? The Goddess of the Moon is that energy that really makes us dreamy. Makes us dreamy, but not in a way where we are confused. We'll see now with the main reading if what's coming up and more in-depth information. But the Goddess of the Moon, it's really that kind of energy that makes us dreamy but very powerful. um you know it's like as if your intuition is going to be magnified 100 folds. Okay, and I'm also sensing that I'm doing this reading on the 27th, I believe, of June. 2 days ago we had the new moon in the sign of Cancer, and your sister water sign. Cancer is incredibly intuitive. You are unreal. And I sense that since the 25th. So, what I'm saying is that if you, since a couple of days ago, or even a week ago, max, you're starting to really have those kind of intuitive insights within your love life, whatever, if you are in a relationship or not, because this reading is for singles, if you are a couple or whatever, it doesn't really matter. There is insight, there is things that are happening. You are having dreams, you are seeing things, you might even have deja vu. So please let me know in the comments. Okay, now let's see with the main bulk of the reading what is going to come up for you, Pisces. So how are our Pisces coming into the month of July, feeling and thinking, and which is their approach in the month of July? Okay, so here we've got the Queen of Wands. So when I do readings, mainly one-to-one, it's when I see the Queen of Wands appearing, okay, it's also always talks to me about the person that I am in front of them. If I didn't ask them their sun signs or their signs, okay. So for all of you, there will be lots of different ones. So you could be a Pisces sun or a Pisces moon and maybe an Aries sun. So this for me, first of all, represents you. How are you coming into the month of July? So what is your approach? You really want to be yourself. Okay, connecting, because you are intuitive by nature. But this intuition is going to be so magnified that you're coming into the month of July really showing within yourself, okay, feeling who you really are and letting yourself embrace that. Okay, so that is the fourth thing, and that we're not talking about anything else here, we're talking about love. The other things here that I'm sensing is that you are coming in with a passion again. So if you are in a relationship, or if you are, I sense more of this would be if you have just met someone, you're coming in very passionate. Could also be that you are coming in extremely passionate, even though you could be in a long-standing relationship, because you want to bring that part of your relationship up again. Okay, so let's see for for the rest. A moment of gone here, the brain. What what are you hoping for in the month of July? 10 of Cups. Absolutely beautiful. You are hoping that going forward, you are really going to reach that incredible contentment, feeling that emotional fulfillment. Okay, so this is your hope. And it's really beautiful. Who doesn't want that? And who doesn't deserve that? So I'm just moving a bit. So what are your fear? And here we've got the Page of Pentacles. So your fear is that whatever has been offered up until now to you has been too small. Okay? Or you are afraid that it's going to be a small offer. Let's say that you just met someone, okay? And you really like them and you're very passionate about them. What you are afraid of that maybe you went only on one date and you're afraid that now that was it. The one date and this person is not going to call you again or whatever. But these are fears, okay? I'm not saying that it's going to happen. If instead, if you are in a relationship, what you're going to fear or what you're fearing is that you have reached a point in your relationship and you are afraid that it's now going to move to a higher ground. So this is your fear. Now let's see your blockage. The blockage is the World card. So it's like as if you are afraid, your blockage is that you don't see this coming to a full circle. Okay, so if you are single, what you are afraid, what is your blockage is that up until now you haven't reached the full conclusion within a relationship. You haven't reached with previous relationship that level that you have wanted to reach. So that is one. If you are in a relationship, what your blockage is, for some of you could be a distance. There could be a very big distance between the two of you where you live, so a long distance relationship, and that could be a real problem for you. Or again, if you are in a relationship and there is no distance, it could be that instead, as I said before with that Page of Pentacles, there is no making a step above. So let's say if you are girlfriend and boyfriend, you would want to get engaged. And if you are engaged, you would want to marry or moving in together or something like that. But let's take an advice card here. Okay, so the Sun card. So what is saying here, for you to get out, Pisces, of this feeling of, not ever reaching that point is look at what you have done up until now. Within the relationship, or even if you're single, the steps forward that you have done yourself. That would really help you getting out of that blockage. Let's see now, what do you want? And here we've got the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, it's a card of victory. Victory also by using your logic, but remember that the logic is not only a logic that is in the brain. Here with the Goddess of the Moon, I am talking about the logic and the intelligence of the universe and the universal intelligence. Okay, so if you tap into that, you will get what you want with this Ace of Swords. Let's get what you need. And here we've got the Chariot. It all completely makes sense. You want to move forward. You want to really reach this beautiful 10 of Cups. And you deserve it like everybody else, So this is what you need. You need to go forward. And we've got two victory cards back to back. One right next to the other. I don't see you not getting what you want. So let's see now with the last card, what is the most likely final outcome? And here we've got the King of Swords. So, first of all, the first thing that I would say is, if you have got some Aquariuses in you, Sun, Moon, or Rising, please go and have a look at that. Even though it was a very different kind of reading, but it could be very well part of the journey that you're on in your love life. Now, it could also mean that the person that you're with or you are interested in is an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or could have a stellium in Aquarius. So 3 or more planets in Aquarius. Okay. Now, also the final, in finishing all that, if not, with the King of Swords here, I strongly sense that what is going to be the most likely end scenarios in July is that you are going to use your logic connected to the cosmic intelligence to get what you want, to get that victory. Because I cannot ignore these two cards. I can't. Okay, so Pisces, this was your reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click onto the notification bell. If you would like a private reading with me, the link is in the comment box below. And right now you will see appearing all different playlists with all different readings, and there is more on my channel already done for the month of July. Don't forget to go and have a look at them. So thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye bye.